My name is Khalid Wardak. I'm the co-founder and the vice president of Laman Fashion House and manufacturing company. The biggest challenge we face right now is security.
My name is Farid Amiri. I'm one of the owners for Slice Bakery. During the winter, every day we had power cut. During the blackout, there was a lot of complaint from the customers why we don't have coffee.
I'm Mohammed Anil Qasimi. I'm a business student at the American University of Afghanistan. At the same time, I've been involved in launching at least 5 companies since 2009. And we always had some problems with customs. We had to travel from here sometime to Jalalabad customs physically, and then run after office and office, bring so many paper documents showing that I purchased this for at least for $100 or $200, and how can I pay $1,000 tax for this?
I'm Hosna Jalil, founder of Jalil Holding and the managing director of Arya Medical. We were recently supposed to launch a surgical cotton processing factory in Helmand. The first challenge is the human resource. We don't have the technical people on the field, at least the people that we can start working on their capacity building. So we have to start from zero, and that's a big cost for us.
My name is Wahab Qati. By profession, I'm a life coach, actually the first life coach in this country. I wanted to get the certificate of life coaching and there was no platform for it. They have to come under education. And you know that's entirely different. You are not teaching school students. You are working on personality of people. And right now, in any of my personality development businesses that I have in my mind, like the AGHAEZ, I can't get any certificate.
My name is Manisha Wafaq, and I own a company called Wonderland Women, manufacturing women clothing. Financing a business in Afghanistan through banks and microfinance institutions is really expensive. The effective rate is around 35%. And the period to pay back that money is very quick. And the microfinance institutions, those are very micro loans and microcredits.
Whatever the financial institutions are doing, including the banks, those are not realistic things to support entrepreneurship community in Afghanistan.
My name is Sanzar Kakar. I'm the chairman of Afghanistan Holding Group. If you ask most businessmen, they won't tell you about the typical problems in Afghanistan. Yes, they'll tell you what you think they want you to hear. Electricity, security is a big problem for us. Access to finance, and access to land, and those things. But when you really dig down deeper, it's the biggest challenge that they say that they have is the government. And I'll give you a few examples. If I'm trying to bring a large organization to come invest in Afghanistan, and they find out that other organizations in Afghanistan have their bank accounts frozen, they have their funds taken out of their bank account, they have their officials put on no-fly lists, they're arrested, they're at the very least, if they forget a form, their license is not renewed, which means they can't operate in the country. They just go in a complete panic attack. Because already there's so many challenges in Afghanistan. Already, they're worried about security. If they think that, okay, I can't go to visit my wife and kids, if there's even a small risk of that, I'd rather do business someplace else.
My name is Omar Mansour Ansari. I'm president of Tech Nation. A very complicated issue is with the taxation. So as per our experience, I have 3 people in our finance department who are busy throughout the year reporting to the Ministry of Finance. Other countries would give you or certain industries tax breaks so they can grow, especially the technology sector, the ICT. But in Afghanistan, they're the highest tax payers.
My name is Farshid Ghiyasi. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Netlinks. It's a leading software development company in Afghanistan. Those who start new businesses, they have to start paying taxes from the day one, from the rentals, from the salaries, from the income that they make, from the sales that they do. So the taxes are quite high.
Normally an entrepreneur starts with just one person, with just an idea, right? So when we're dealing, for example, with government authorities, for example, let's say Ministry of Finance, that's an example, right? An entrepreneur at the beginning, first months of their business, they're having few number of employees, and then each authority of the government requires one specific person just to go ahead with all those procedures, right? And that's killing, right? The killing part of starting a business for an entrepreneur.
And the other challenge I would say in the government is the financial sector, like the Ministry of Finance, where we have to pay taxes and stuff. It's very complicated. It's very corrupt. That's something it has to be easy for, especially for entrepreneurs like us, where you can easily pay the taxes, and it should be done within a day or two. It shouldn't take more than months.
Licensing is separate. That has separate requirements, and once you register in Afghanistan, you should be allowed to do business. Taxes is a separate issue. If you don't pay your taxes, yes, there's consequences, but it's not that one should be necessarily linked to the other. And linking them together means that businesses that are behind in tax, you'll stop them from operating. They can't bid on new contracts. They can't earn more money to even pay taxes in the first place.